Hello everyone, my name is Ivan Perez from SymFinTek, and in today's video I'm going to show you how is the daily life with the Commissions Conductor for Acumatica. So firstly, let me introduce you the context of the video. I have logged into Acumatica as two different users, the administrator that is represented by the color green, and then by a salesperson who is Michael Bujacek. Okay, so the idea is to show you, okay, from the administrator perspective and from the salesperson perspective, what is the flow with the commissions conductor. So let's start with the administrator view, okay? So let me start opening the dashboard for the commissions. So the commissions dashboard is the quickest way to have a general sense of the commissions, okay, inside Acumatica. This is going to give you some information such as the total commission amount, the potential, the effective and the commission amount paid, okay? Different graphs regarding to or related to the commissions by financial period, the incentives by period, commissions by person and period, which are the item classes that have generated more commissions, which are the customers that have generated more commissions, okay, and some other key indicators regarding to the performance of your commissions, okay. Then you can add specific filters, okay, to reduce the scope and look for a more detailed view, okay, of the commissions by using the dashboard, for instance, for March of 2024, okay. So this is a view from the administrator, okay. I like you to notice not only the dashboard, okay, but also the entries inside the commissions menu. Then, okay, if I change into the salesperson view, you can see how the number of entries, okay, inside the commissions menu has been reduced, okay, because the salesperson only has access to these entries over here that are listed with the prefix of SA, that means sales agent, okay. So the sales agent, okay, it has also its own dashboard, okay. The idea is that the person ID is going to be auto-populated with the current Acumatica user logged into the system, and this person cannot select other person from the system, okay? So basically the data that is being displayed over here is data that is related to the user logged, okay? So this protects the other people or the other sales people information from being seen from another person, okay, such as Mika, okay. So you can specify over here other filters, such for instance the year, okay, as we did in the manager view, and this has the same impact, okay. These dashboards are powered by the Acumatica dashboards framework, okay. So this can be extended and modified, okay, on demand, okay, based on your convenience. So in order to move forward, something that we are going to do right now um, is to talk about the configuration for the commissions that we have in the system. So I'm going to change back into the admin view. I'm going to show you, okay, that we have a few incentive profiles, okay. So an incentive profile is a commission plan that is going to determine the behavior of the incentive that we want to create, and then we can specify, okay, some filters that are going to allow us to define the scope, okay, of what is going to this incentive profile is going to measure. So we have a set of different filters that can be included or excluded, okay, from our set for the incentive profile. And in this one, in particular, we are filtering the stock items that belong to the inventory class. Okay, so we have a consumer, a large list of consumers inventory classes over here. So this incentive profile is going to track whichever inventory that is being sold inside our Acumatica, okay, system that is related to this item class over here. Okay, so then we can define based on the role of the person and the incentive. We have the role and the incentive. We can define the different commission rate structure. So for instance, the sales manager for the consumer is going to receive a default 1%, but maybe we can have another structure for another role, incentive combination that could have tiers instead, such as, let me see, electronics for the sales manager. I want salesperson. Okay, so for instance, the salesperson and the electronics has not only a default commission percentage, but they also have a tiers structure that is indexed by the quantity and the margin amount of the products. Okay, so basically we have everything set in place. Okay, and the manager, what needs to do? Okay, the managers at this point can pay attention to the dashboard, during while, okay, our salesperson, who is Miko, is going to create a new sales order. Okay, so the sales order that we are going to create, we're going to create a new one. The first thing that we're going to notice is that under the commission settings, okay, we need we can specify who are the people who is going to receive commission. So in this case, Michael has been auto-populated because we have created a rule in our assignment map, okay, that assigns the person who is going to receive commissions, okay, based on the log user in the system. So basically, as Michael created this order, he's going to be related. Okay, so we have another kind of commissions rules that can be defined. Okay, but in this case, this is the way we have configured this. Okay, so we are going to select this customer. We are going to add some items. So let me filter by the warehouse. We're going to use retail. I don't know, I'm going to select some item classes from consumer, maybe this one. We're going to use 5, 3, 4, 5, okay. From this, add. And then from another item class, I'm going to select from electronics, maybe some electronics. 5 here, okay, and going on to close. Great. So basically we have added some items, and we have told to the system that this person is going to receive commission for this sale. So I'm going to hit the quick process button, and I'm going to prepare my invoice. Okay, so let's wait for the quick process to finalize. Okay, great, the shipment has been created. Now we have an inventory document, and the invoice is being prepared. Okay, great, so I have my invoice prepared over here, and we can see the details, and we can see also how the person that was selected in the initial stage of the sale, that was sales order, has been passed down into the invoice. Okay, we have a tab for the commission records over here that is blank, okay? It's going to be populated in a second at the time we run our calculate commissions process, okay? So I'm going to hit on the process all button. This is a processing screen from Acumatica, so we can only hit the process all action, or, okay, we can create an automation schedule to run the process with the frequency that we want, okay, automatically. So we are going to get back into our salesperson view, and I'm going to refresh this view, okay? So we have over here our commissions, okay, that have been calculated. So these are the details of our commissions being calculated. So for instance, we have the commission rate, the margin, and the potential effective and commission amount paid amounts, okay, over here. Right now, something that we need to pay attention to is that the commission is under a potential commission amount status, okay? And that is because this incentive is going to unlock the commission once the commission has been paid in full, okay? So we're going to change our view from the salesperson perspective into, okay, a generic inquiry that is going to allow me to track this invoice in particular, okay? So what I want to track over here to be specific is the effective and the potential commission amount, okay? So we have some amount in potential and we have some amount in effective, okay? So the amount is in effective because we have some incentives that are driven by the sales booking. Basically, the commission is released once the invoice has been released, okay? Nevertheless, we have another incentive profile that has the condition of the invoice being fully paid in order to release the commission amount, okay? So let's focus on this one, okay? On these records over here that has a potential, but they don't have an effective commission amount. So now what we're going to do, we are going to go into the manager view and we're going to register a payment for our invoice, okay? So I'm going to look for the invoices. Now I'm going to enter my invoice over here and we are going to create a payment. Okay, let's pay this invoice, release the payment, get back into our calculate commissions process, okay, hit the process all button, and now upon completion of this, okay, we are going to get back into our salesperson view and pay attention to this row over here, because now the money has been passed, okay, from the potential bucket into the effective bucket, okay? So now this person can expect to receive this amount of money in the next commission payout transaction created in the system, okay? So the person has created an invoice, okay? So the person now can consult the information of this invoice and all the invoices by using generic inquiries, by consulting the dashboard, okay? Or by creating commission reports such as the following. So for instance, we want the commission reports for all the month of March 2024, okay? So I'm going to select over here, MICA, okay? So all the person ID selectors are restricted to the person, okay, logged into the system, okay? So Michael can also create reports in order to inspect the commissions, okay, that he has earned, okay, during the period of March 2024. So a salesperson have basically three different views: the inquiries, the dashboard, and the reports. Then From a manager's view, okay, the manager has the same view. For instance, he can consult the commission details, but not by a single person, but for all of them over here, okay? And then the sales manager can create reports as well, and the reports can be created for any specific person that can be useful, okay, depending on the situation. So now we have created a sales order, the order has been paid, and we are going to accrue and pay our commission so far. So I'm going into the accruals screen, and I'm going to create my accruals for March 2024. I'm going to save this document, load the record. Now we have this amount of money that's going to be accrued. This is not the amount of money that we are going to pay, okay? This is the amount of money that we are going to check as the commission provision, assuming that the customers are going to pay in full and the commission records are going to meet the payment conditions, okay? So I'm going to release this accrual document. This accrual document is going to create a journal transaction that is going to record the commission expense, okay? Commission expense versus commission expenses accrual. And now I'm ready as a manager to create a payment. So let's see first our commissions dashboard over here. We have some, let me refresh this really quick. I think that this is because my commission details inquiry has been filtered in some way. Let me check commission dashboard. Okay, better now. It got lagged. Okay, 2024, 13. Okay, great. So what are we going to do right now? We have this amount of money available to be paid on March, and we are going to create a payout, okay? So over here, we're going to create a new payout. This is going to be a payout for March 2024, okay? I'm going to save this document. I'm going to select all my incentives to be paid. I'm going to load my records over here, okay? And then this is the amount of money that has been earned. And we have a base salary over here. Let me remove this base salary just to make the calculations accurate. So let me change this to 0 really quick. Perfect. Let me save over here. This is something that we have, okay? We can pay a base salary or a minimum fee, and then if the person doesn't earn or doesn't get into the base salary, you can create a commission draw, okay? So that's something that we are not going to do for this demo. What we're going to do is we are going to refresh the commission payout records now. Great. So now our net commission total is equal to our payout total over here. So let me check again our dashboard. So we have this amount of money pending to be paid that match this amount of money over here. Okay. And what we're going to do, we're going to release the payout. Okay. In this case, the payment method has been payroll. This can be 1099 checks as well, or bills, okay? And this has created, in this case, a journal transaction that is subtracting the money from the accrual and is increasing the commission payroll accrual, okay? This is a clearing account that at the time of running your payroll system, okay, or your payroll process, this account over here should be clear at the time of running your payroll. So we have our payout, perfect. So now let's refresh our dashboard so we can see how we have cleared the amount of money that was pending to be paid. The next step is to notify to our salespeople, okay, that they have received a payment. So how to do that? So the way to do that is the following. I have added the email for these people. That's great. So we have a process that allows us to print the commission transactions, okay? So what we're going to do over here is that we are going to mail the summary payment report, okay, for March. So I'm going to hit the process button. Okay, great. As you can see over here, this has created 3 different reports, one for each of the people of the person related, okay, in our payment over here. Who these people are: Alberto, Mika, and Jay Parker, okay? And now, in order to receive the email, what we're going to do is to go into the print, no, it's email, okay? All emails. And I'm going to select the one that I have configured, who is this one over here. Think so. Exactly this one over here. Okay. And I'm going to, it's being sent. Okay, process. Cool. Okay, great. So now my email over here. So I have received an email, and I have received this email. Okay, so give me a second to filter this. Okay, great. So I have received this email, okay, just a minute ago, and at the time of opening it, I can see my commissions report over here. So basically, this is a process that can be automated, and we have already prepared all the scenarios in order to automate the process of sending the reports over here. So this is something that you can do easily by running our print commission transactions processing screen. Okay, so we have different reports, and you can print them or you can mail them. So in the end, getting back into our commissions dashboard, we have cleared our effective commission amount bucket. Okay, so we don't have any debt with the people, okay, inside our organization. And then the people over here, at the time of refreshing this, okay, we can see how they don't have any effective commission amount pending to be paid, and basically everything has been already paid. So they can also consult its own report. So for instance, we can see the payment report over here, summarize commission payments, okay? So we are going to select the payment number, that is the last one, the person who are their own self, okay? We can see over here the payment. So basically you can send the email, but the person has the ability to log into Acumatica and inspect, okay, the data by themselves. And at the time of doing this, they can drill down into the source invoice, and then they can validate the numbers based on the details, okay? And the commission just exactly check some information regarding to the invoice, okay? So the Commissions Conductor is a complete system that not only calculate commissions, it's also automate some process regarding to the payments, the calculations, and the delivery of the data. It gives you total control on the history and the auditory, okay, regarding to the commission. So that is going to improve your bonding with your sales team, because they are going to have more trust, because all the data is there at any time, okay? So basically, people can get over here and verify the commissions, and you can rest knowing that with a few clicks, calculating commissions, running accrual payouts, and running this process over here, you can deliver all the commission reports to your people. So at the end, let me get back into our commission dashboard over here. To finalize, I'd like to mention that we also have the Commissions Conductor dashboard, okay, in our mobile application, okay? So you can see over here the mobile application. Let me refresh this. Oh, give me a second. I was signed out. Okay. Great. Give me a second, please. Okay, great. Commissions dashboard. And yes, we have over here the commissions dashboards, okay? So in the end, you can consult the information from the commissions conductor, not only from the web, but also from the mobile application. So these dashboards over here are being updated, okay? But you can see how, for instance, our effective commission amount has been cleared. This bucket has been cleared, okay? So that completes our payment cycle inside the commissions conductor for Acumatica. So thank you very much for watching this video. Hopefully this is going to give you more context and understand how easy is the life when having the commissions conductor doing the manual job, okay, of your people and yourself. Nice. And that's all for today. Thank you very much, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.